I'm headed out on my date night looking as beautiful as ever with no filter. Period. Y'all, I want to talk to you real quickly about working. See, when you on that hustle and you on that grind, the problem is that you keep checking for your results. You keep checking for your results, and the reason why you're doing that is because you're anxious and you want to see the results, and we get that part. But a lot of y'all give up before you get to that finish line, before you get to that $1,000,000, before you get to that wealth that you're looking for. You give up because you psych yourself out thinking that nothing is happening. Y'all, there's a lot of things happening as long as you putting in that high level activity. And no, you might not get the results like right then and there. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be focusing on putting that work in. You're supposed to be focusing on changing your life and the lives of your ideal customer and your lives of your ideal audience. You're supposed to be working on building bringing an impact, not just seeing the results of the work. You should be focusing on living an impactful life, y'all. And when you're focusing on that, you're not going to be checking your sales results, your view results. You're not going to go crazy with that, okay? Y'all, I really want us to take a seat back and understand that when we're grinding, we must be present. We must be in the grind. We must be in what it is that we are doing so deeply that it ain't even about the results no more. The results is a byproduct of the hustle. The result is a byproduct of the grind. The results is a byproduct of the work. Okay? So as long as you're putting in the right hustle, the right grind, the right work, you're following the right blueprint, the results are going to soon follow. Okay? How soon is not your concern. You let God figure out when it's your time, but you got to put in that activity in order to get those results. And if you're sitting there and you're constantly checking your back off, you're constantly checking to see if you got a sale yet, you really are taking time away from where you can really be putting in this high level grind. So I just want to challenge you guys to grind, don't stop. Grind, don't stop. So that's the season that I'm in right now, and that's the challenge that I'm putting upon myself, y'all. And I just want to say, man, whether you get the results that you're looking for or not, if it's something that you believe in, it's something that you have a good blueprint on. Because sometimes you need a blueprint. I ain't gonna lie. So if you ain't got the blueprint, you need to go back to step one. Because almost everything that you want, somebody else has done in some type of capacity. Yeah, you might be doing something totally innovations or whatever like that, but somebody has already did it. It's already been done. So once you can see what the blueprint is, you can go ahead and start following the blueprint, following the steps. And the steps may come in multiple ways. That's why you ask God to give you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, so that when that blueprint comes to you, you're able to decipher what you need to do so that you can replicate that success, y'all. With that being said, y'all, it's time over for us feeling so doggone defeated because we haven't seen the results that we were looking for, because we don't got the popcorn success. The average business takes 5 to 10 years in order to come off the ground. 90% of businesses fail. So don't be afraid to pivot. Don't be afraid to pivot. But even whether you're pivoting, whether you're following the blueprint, whatever it is, you're going to have to put in that grind. And you know what? Even if you get results, let's just say you look into your back office or situation, you see the sales or the views that you're looking for. What is that going to mean to you? Okay, you got one sale. Does that help you reach your goal? 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. If you want a $1 million run, you know how many sales need to come through? Babe, you need to put that work in. You need to put that work. We need to put that work in and start worried about those results, because those results is a byproduct of the hustle. Let's normalize hustling more than we're checking our results. Let's normalize putting in that work, don't stop. I'll see you guys on the other side of the better you.